Hey everybody, so I just finished a bit of a stretch. I'm challenging myself for 7 days straight. Right now is such a powerful time. If you guys tuned into my last video talking about the planetary parade, you'll understand. But yeah, with this planetary parade that's going on right now is just such a potent, very potent, energetic time. And as you know, we are energy beings first. So when there's this like influx or increase of energy in the field, you want to go in and you want to like cultivate this energy. You want to cultivate this life force energy. And you want to use it towards just keeping yourself in a high vibe and a high frequency, so that way God, the infinite creator, the supreme, the source energy, source being, intelligence, supreme intelligence can just conspire in your favor. You don't have to be knowing what's happening, because you already know that it's all just happening in support of you, whatever that may be. I mean, sometimes it can be challenging when we try to control. Sometimes we try to control outcomes, and when supreme intelligence is, shifting you into this next phase, one that is more in alignment with your soul, it can be a bit confusing sometimes, We want to hold on and we want, no, I really want this. And like supreme intelligence is like, sis, bro, just chillax, relax, surrender to my knowing, because I know it all and you only know a very small fraction. Actually, you don't even know shit, right? I'm just making sure that every day this week I am, keeping my body activated and keeping my brain stimulated. And I don't mean stimulated with information and content. I mean stimulated with like downloads, stimulated within my body, like all the good chemicals that need to be produced and activated as I do my practice and I stretch. And really, I'm just like massaging my glands, okay? Like I'm gonna put right here a chart that explains to you exactly what each gland positively influences in your life. So pause the video, look at this chart and like tap in, and start to ask yourself, okay, how can I activate this in my body and in my life more? And it's gonna be through your minerals, what you eat. It's gonna be through the information and the content that you are consuming, okay? What you're consuming in like your daily lives, like what are you doing, All of January, I just was in this space of grievance, and I was in this space of grievance, but then I was also working on a mini course that I'm still working on. It's almost done, and I'm like really proud of this this like offering that I'm putting together. But I was in this space of like grief. I feel like I just was like existing in such heavy states of being, and if you keep watching, I am going to talk a little bit about some of the endings that's happening. Some of the endings that's happening right now in my life around like really business creation, because to me, business is creation. But with House of Nine, there's some endings. Align and Monetize, there's some endings. So anyways, I was grieving certain things just physically in the body. And then some new things were coming online at the same time, because as we know, every ending is a new beginning. And there's a lot about trust. There's a lot of endings happening in all of our lives, and we have to trust infinite intelligence, which essentially is unknown to the conscious. It is unknown to our conscious selves. But listen, honey, our soul knows. Soul knows, because soul is just a small little piece of fraction of this infinite intelligence, of God, of Allah, of that higher power. And you know, surrendering to the soul, that which knows the all, is it can be challenging, but it's also very freeing. Ooh, it is also very freeing when you are like, listen, you can take on all my problems, you can take back all this negative energy, like, let me just stay in my highest vibration. Let me tell you, when I'm in my highest vibration, ooh, I feel like my man loves on me harder. My friendships just like feel so much more savory. Like, I feel savory within my body. Like, as I was just laying down, I was like, oh my gosh, I am so in love with myself. I am so in love with myself. I love myself. Like, are you listening? Are you listening? Because I love you. And I am so grateful for this me, this being that I am. I am so grateful. And you know, I just hope that just the content that I post is just inspiring to you, you know. So what's happening today is in one of my last video, I talked about a message that Wayne sent out about doing a ritual today. And so instead of doing my practices now, I'm gonna save like my alternate nasal breathing, my kidney packing, and my microcosmic to later this evening, and I will bring you guys in on that experience as well. The reason why I'm going to save it to later this evening is because I'm also going to do a ritual. He suggested a saltwater ritual, which I'm excited for because I actually have a little bit of black salt, which I love, by the way. So whatever this ritual is that I'm going to do before bed is going to incorporate a couple of the quantum shifting micro habits that I talked about in that video. And so yeah, I'm going to bring you guys along. I usually don't share certain rituals like that, but I think this is just important. I'm doing it today, but I encourage you, the moment that you see this video, that you like decide right now that today you are going to do, like, create a ritual for yourself and you know, quantum shift into that timeline, like collapse this timeline and show up like a genie in the next timeline as you wake up tomorrow, the next morning, okay, tomorrow morning, whenever you're watching this. So now that I've finished just what I'm doing here, I'm about to go and shower and get into some editing. So y'all don't need to see all of the in-between because this video is really just focused on this evening's ritual that I'm going to do. And you'll see a little bit into my inner alchemy practice as well, which I'm excited for. I haven't really posted in depth some of the QiGong that I'll be doing, so you'll be seeing what that looks like and how I navigate that. Anyways, guys, I hope you're having a beautiful day, and I will pick this camera up a little bit later. Practicing QiGong before the ritual helps to clear stagnant qi, activate my energy centers, and bring my mind into a deeply focused and receptive state, ensuring that when I set my intention, it is fully aligned, energetically charged, and projected with clarity into the ritual space. Incorporating alternate nasal breathing to balance the left yin and right yang energy channels really harmonizes my mind and body while activating the central channel where manifestation energy flows. Next, I engage in kidney packing, which strengthens my root energy, it reinforces willpower, and it grounds my intention, which just ensures that I'm energetically stable and powerful before engaging in manifestation work. So I take 3 deep breaths in, and on the 3rd exhale, I curve the spine, breathe into my stomach, and kind of pack that energy to my back body, lower back body where the kidneys reside. As I do that, I visualize a golden chi swirling around in the kidneys, and then I guide that energy up my back channels, up the spine, towards the crown. I then connect the tongue, and then I spiral that energy up and out into the ethers 9 times, and then 9 times back into my headspace. And then I exhale and guide that energy down my front channel towards my root. And finally, I go into the microcosmic orbit practice, which circulates life force energy through my entire system, clearing blockages, raising my vibrational field, and amplifying my ability to direct intention with precision and power. Focusing on the space just below my navel, the body's energetic power center, I inhale deeply and visualize energy rising up the back channel, activating key points along the spine, starting from the perineum, up through the sacrum, between the shoulder blades, the back of the neck, and reaching the crown, where the energy spirals before guiding it down the front channel as I exhale, moving through the 3rd eye, throat, heart, solar plexus, and returning to the space below my navel, the lower danshan. I spent about 10 minutes in each practice, a total of 30 minutes of breathwork, visualization, and energy alignment, which prepares my body and field to hold and direct my intention with clarity and power. Once my energy is aligned, I begin by holding the glass of salt in my hands, placing my intention into it, because salt is a powerful purifier and preserver. It absorbs energy and holds frequencies over time. By calling on the energy that governs salt, the earth's grounding force, and the crystalline intelligence it carries, I ensure that my intention is stabilized, protected, and crystallized into reality. Next, I place my intention and gratitude into the water. Water is a conductor, an amplifier, and a holder of memory.
It absorbs vibration instantly, reflecting back the energy it is given. By speaking into the water, offering gratitude, and acknowledging its role as a carrier of my intention, I align my energy with the natural flow of manifestation. I then pour the charged salt into the water, merging structure, earth, with flow, water, a symbolic act of solidifying my intention while allowing it to move freely through the quantum field. I speak my energy into this blend, reinforcing the command that I am placing into my reality. The salt water sits overnight, holding and serenading my intention. Letting it rest allows the energy to settle, amplify, and fully integrate into the space. The next morning, at the crack of dawn, I write my name on a piece of white dissolvable tissue and place it into the water. Using white dissolvable paper, which I did not get to show you here, but in this case, I used a toilet tissue, is very intentional. White represents purity, clarity, and a clean slate, while dissolving symbolizes surrender and integration. As the paper breaks down, my name, my identity, my essence merges with the charged water, becoming one with my intention. Now, this is a process of deep energetic infusion, surrender, and trust, allowing my desires to be absorbed fully into the energetic and physical realms.
Hey guys, so it is about 36 hours later. I did my intention setting with the salt water, and then the next morning early at the crack of dawn when I woke up, I put my name in the water so it could, exist for a full day of sun. And then now I really could have did the last step and poured it out into the earth last night, but I wanted to wait until the morning because today is actually the full moon, and tomorrow is that grand planetary parade. So I just think this has been turned into a 3-day ritual, which I'm cool with. And naturally I'm going to be doing my practices today and tomorrow and the next day. So practice remains the same. It's just this intention setting that's different about the ritual, you know what I'm saying? But I'm really happy about it. I feel really good. I feel really great these days. But let me finish this ritual off for you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I know it's a short vlog and stuff, but yeah, that's all I wanted to say, and catch me in the next one. Peace.